Hi everybody, welcome, namaste. This is crazy. I was driving down the road many years ago in a 50k zone. This guy was behind me in his car, pushing right up against my bumper bar. I had my surfboard in the back, my cap backwards, so I looked about 18. Okay, I pulled over to the side. He basically pulled up beside me. He was really angry. He was raging at me and telling me to pull over. So I pulled over. The next minute, he jumps out of his car. This isn't a built-up area. This is lunchtime, guys. This is crazy. He starts slapping me in the face. What would you do? So what I did was I was cool, calm, collected. While he's slapping me in the face, thinking I'm 18, I said to him, "Hold on, I'll be with you in a minute." He was wedged himself against the door, so I couldn't do anything. I couldn't physically get out. He came around the car when I got out, thinking I was 18 still. Quick as a flash, I got him in a headlock, put the blade of my arm into his throat, took off his air supply. He had his cell phone with me in a suit. He was spluttering and stuff like that. I said to him, "If you carry on like this, I'm going to knock you out." He was threatening me. There's a reason why I'm telling you about this. There's a whole reason why. I pulled my arm off his throat, jumped back in my car. He's standing there like a stunned mullet, like a bloody stunned mullet. I jump into my car, go around his car because he's still there freaking out. I drive down this long road. I've been doing my yoga and meditation, guys, that day for hours in the morning. It was about lunchtime, as I said. There was I could feel this black mass around me, feeding on what just happened. Things had been happening the last few weeks. Every time somebody would do something, I'd see my dad's face on me. He's a military man, lieutenant colonel. He's violent to me, bully, right? So I had that in my life. But that made me turn to yoga, meditation, tuning in to my higher self. Because if I didn't do that, I would have been crushed like a bug on a windscreen. So what I did was I used that energy. Everything that happens to you, you can use. So I used that and transformed it into my yoga practice, my meditation. I did martial arts, Kempo Bushido, Tai Chi, Kung Fu, Wing Chun. So I used all this. Every day I had to go into the closet, open the closet where the demons were. Every day I had to face them. At the time I was wondering, why the hell is this happening in my life? I obviously chose it, but it taught me to grow my inner self. So as I'm going down this road, there's black masses around me. There's streams of tears down my face. And I knew from that moment that if I carried on this path, there was going to be a crazy life, not conducive to aligning. So I decided I didn't want to be violent anymore. I quit the dojo, but I continued doing my meditation, my yoga, and I went out for a surf and I had a beautiful day surfing, and I came back home and then I did some meditation at night. I've given up drinking. I don't need it anymore. I'm not interested in marijuana, not interested in that. It's taking away from me moving up my vibration. Guys, it's about moving your vibration upwards, living your best self, getting up, doing the meditation, the training, press-ups, believing in yourself. It's taking all the things that push you down in life and using that energy and transmuting it, becoming an alchemist to transform yourself, to become a better person, a better version, more connected, more oneness, operating on divine law, oneness, seeing the oneness in all things, seeing the oneness in you, me, everybody. We're all one. Tuning into that. I've written, and since that consequence, I've written 18 books, 5 novels. I've been to university. But mainly that just taught me to think outside the box. That may come at things from different angles and look at things. Don't get trapped into one particular paradigm. And on that level, it's about expanding your paradigm every single day. Becoming better guys, becoming stronger, becoming more flexible. A lot of guys are strong, but they're not flexible. A lot of guys are powerful, but they lack spiritual depth. So the 5 pillars are abundance spiritually is number 1. Number 2 is your health. Number 3, mindset. Number 4, relationships. Number 5, financial abundance. These are the 5 pillars of living a real harmonic life, guys. When somebody says something to you in a negative way, that's where they're at. They're down here. If they were up here, they wouldn't be saying that. They'd be wanting to pull you up. Unless you deserved it, unless you've been an arsehole to them, unless you've been nasty to them, and they've just picked up on that energy and thrown it back at you. You reap what you sow. So if you want to reap health, spiritual oneness, maturity, enlightenment, you have to put in years every single day. There's a great quote, guys. The thicker the mud, the more beautiful the lotus flower. Meaning, the more shit that life throws at you, use as a fertilizer to grow yourself and keep reaching up higher. It's not all about being the strongest, the biggest, the toughest. It's actually about oneness. Bruce Lee wasn't a huge guy, but he could sure sort out a few big boys. But it's not about this, guys. You can have that internal flame that you want to grow, devotional love to your higher self, to the oneness, to all beings feeling that, but you've got to have that internal flame. You don't need to use that in turn to be angry with yourself. You don't need to be in an angry mood all day. You can still have the internal flame that you are an infinite being. You need to have self-talk. You need to realize that you are an infinite being that goes from reincarnation to reincarnation to reincarnation. That the seed body, the speck of white light that dwells in you, your essence, is infinite, indestructible. So there is no problems. It can't be destroyed. The only problem is your mind, your ego, your attachment to situations pull you down and pull you away from your infinite self. So it's about staying in your infinite self. So no matter what people or life throws at you, realize that you're an infinite being. Say to yourself you're an infinite being. Believe in yourself you're an infinite being. I mean, writing 18 books wasn't easy. Writing 5 novels took time, dedication, getting up and doing yoga 3 or 4 hours a day. But it's that devotional love of you wanting to be better each day and looking at things as Tesla and Einstein said, looking at things, this is really important, guys, looking at things from energy, vibration and frequency. Because as we know, 99.999% of us is just energy. It's just an electron orbiting the nucleus. And we're just energy. So when you're lifting your vibration using meditation, emanating love, gratitude, oneness with everything, and aligning on that spiritual level, and then aligning all your body, your pranic vehicle that takes in prana, your bones, your muscles, your ligaments, your spinal cord, breathing in through your nose, pranayama, to energize and take in that prana into your body. Then you have this overall feeling of being lifted, being part of something greater, or part of it, merging with the infinite, because you are infinite. You've been told by the media, by parents, by schools, indoctrinated into programming, to say you're small, you need somebody else, you need this, you need that, you need this pair of shoes, you need this. There's people, Nagababas, sannyasins in India, that walk around naked with vibhuti ash all over them. Renunciation, sannyasin means renunciation of all things. And they're happy. It's your mindset. It's the alignment of your mind, your body, mind, and spirit. It's the perfect alignment of that. When one's not out of balance. When you're living in harmony. When you're trying to help, like I'm trying to help with this video, to try and inspire people to lift their vibration, and to help others, guys, and to help yourself first, though, because if you're at 30,000 feet in a plane and the oxygen mask popped down, it's going to crash, or it's going down. You want to put the oxygen mask on yourself first, so that you can help your girlfriend, your brother, your sister. So it's about, you can help others when you help yourself. And to do that, you've got to start training, eating properly, meditating, doing exercise, aerobic, cardio, strength training, flexibility, guys. So many people are big, strong, but they're not flexible. Their body becomes like a prison. They can't even brush their teeth, some guys are so big. But good on them for being physically strong, but they need to be flexible, aerobically fit, and strength and speed. So there's lots of components to being fit and healthy. There's various techniques that yogis use to align themselves. And I've got that on with this channel. The de-aging technique, using Manipura chakra, using north-south polarity, magnetic field of the earth to align yourself with, and using Manipura chakra, which distributes prana to your body to increase the flow in your whole body, which is one technique. So I'll put that down below. So I hope this helped everybody. It's awesome to see you all. Now remember, reframe. If somebody's saying something negative, say you're an infinite being, and believe it, guys. Go and take action. Action. Thoughts. Okay? Action and thoughts must be congruent for you to elevate yourself. Don't get pulled down into other people's situation, their vibration. Stay away, just walk away, and carry on building yourself each single day. So lovely to see everybody. Namaste, everybody. Boop, subscribe. Catch you later. Bye.